ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ చైర్మన్. నేను ఈ రోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా ఐఐటి జేఈ మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్ చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ ని పరీక్షించుకున్న కొరకు త్వరలో ప్రీ ఫైనల్ పరీక్షలు కూడా నిర్వహించబడు. ఈ యొక్క అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని 10th చదివే విద్యార్థులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
So these institution, whatever the platform they given to us, I observed here personally. So that is also K. Venkanna Junior College. It is offering that. So it is like nominal fee only, and the circumstances are very good, and even it is ready to compete the national level exams. So you can prefer that. That is also reform. It is not about that I am telling, but it is my personal opinion every time, because the thing is I observed my personal experience. Now come to the topic, the need for the election reforms. So election reforms means, so every time elections are conducting, results are coming, rigging happening. So you want to change means you should change some discipline order. You should change some mechanism. You should not happen the rigging every time. So like this, I want to eliminate the rigging completely. So what I have to do? See, when the olden days ballot box are there. So that ballot box, someone is stealing that ballot box. Someone else, the rowdies came and they are doing their voting. So that should not be happened every time. That why new innovation EVM came. And EVM, some people have the myths, they are tampering EVMs. So, but it is very critical, you know, that software is under the observation of the Election Commission of India. They will decide that things. But India is the second most and the populous country in the world. It is a magnanimous opus task to conduct the elections in our country. Okay, so every political party is promised to get good governance, socio-economic changes. So how to choose it? But people are very cautious, and they are thinking this practice every time every party is coming and they are offering these things, that thing, all these things. But people should think about 5 years time span. They can change their life, they can change their future generations life. A good leader build a good society. A good society always build a good culture. So that should be needed every time. Remember when you are voting for. Okay. Next, even though there are some problems in the democratic process, many examples of the sincere and dedicated politicians made our democracy proud. So here the 10th class questions asked about this suggest a few measures for the better governance and the better democracy, ethical governance and better democracy. I want to explain that question because here better democracy, ethical governance. So these are the broad words actually explaining the things. Governance. So here, what is meant by the better democracy and ethical governance? What they are talking, first of all, they are talking about that better democracy means, we are all know that of the people, for the people, by the people, right? But that is the golden quote. Now what is the new definition for the democracy? The new definition is, democratic country means they will change themselves, their life. Whatever the rules they will make for it, they will follow it. whatever the representatives they are voted for, they will change their society. That's what now become the democracy. Better democracy or mature democracy means it should not be like the localized politics, it should not be like the nationalized politics, it should be the politics for the future, politics for the people. So this is what we should learn it in the foundation things, so then it will be good for the entire life. So what is means by social studies? Tell me that honestly. If anybody knows that, I will also agree with you. See, social studies will always teach us about society, how you should live with society, and how society is running, and how our government is running, how our people should follow the rules. So okay, so that's a part of the. So I want to give some measures for that. So whatever that we need, ethical things means what? Ethical governance. Okay, I want to tell you that rule of law. Okay, who are in the government servants, they should not be a favor of someone. So who are having the rich, who are having the poor, you should not favor anyone. It should be like equal justice for everyone. Article 14 is talking about that. That is one thing. I want to tell you second one. So rule of law is the first one, and the second one, equal opportunity for everyone. Okay. So equal opportunity means what? In the public employment, without favor and discrimination, you should act. Okay, without favor and without discrimination. Because public employment in India, everyone knows that it is an open fact, corruption is there. But if you are corruption still doing like that after many years, what will happen? See, it will be a corrupted country, nothing else. So it is like cheating ourselves. Cheating, like, see, if we got something from the, see, this freedom got not easily actually. So this freedom actually got from the Britishers with rigorous continuously fight, and everything happened that time. So it is the do or die death condition. But still we are following their rules. Okay, we are thinking about that. We are following their ideals. No, we are thinking selfish actually. The democracy is ruining now. So now the thing, my point is here, anti-corruption laws should be good. Anti-corruption, right? Anti-corruption. And coming to the next part, so government should proactive every time, and people should follow the rules. People should follow the rules.
Hello students, my name is Vishal Kumar Sharma and I did my BTech from IIT Kanpur. Right now I am associated with K Venkana classes, and at K Venkana classes we are bringing your IIT top Delhi faculties. I am an HOD of mathematics at K Venkana classes. Okay. Now if you are choosing MPC, then you will have a chance to be taught under top Delhi faculties. If you are choosing BIPC as your subject, then you will have not only IIT faculties as well as a proper doctor teaching you. Similarly, we have if you are choosing MEC and CEC, so after second year for your CACPT exam, we have a very expert faculty specializing in CACPT. So what are you waiting for? Come and join KVC.
Follow the rules. Okay, this is the things I explained almost everything in this chapter. And the last but not the least, the postal ballot. What is meant by the postal ballot? So if you asked me the straight question, I can give you one word answer only. Postal ballot means that the polling staff, for example, I am the teacher or I am the army person deployed in the somewhere election duty, but I need to give my vote in my state, right? So I will send my vote through the postal ballot. That's it. The polling staff who have deputed for the polling duties responsibilities, they have no scope to cast their vote because they will be deputed for polling duties to other stations rather than the working place, right? So to avoid this, election commission facilitated with a postal ballot. So it means those who are deputed for election duties, they utilize their right to vote before the commencement of the polling date with the ballot paper. So that means they will vote before the us. That is one thing. But counting will be happen simultaneously. So that means all votes are completed, then only they will. The election notification for the 2 assembly seats is cancelled. What is this heading telling us? Who will cancel this? This will be cancelled by the either state election commission or the assembly, means it is not state election commission, right? So it is comes under the election commission of India. They cancel. Why? Because circumstances are not cooperating. That is the reason they cancel, right? So that is the whatever present in the lesson. I given that information. Now we are moving to the keywords now. So that is the vote. What is meaning of the vote? We are giving the vote. That is the value having the. It is not a 5,000 you are selling your vote. No, it is having the 5 years time. Imagine that 5 years how much you can earn. So you are giving vote to the 5,000 means, is it right? Is it ethical? 5,000 time, 5 years time you are giving. Next, code of conduct, EVM, constituency, nota. So in these questions are there. I want to discuss that questions. Okay, I just want to give that just a small rough idea how you should write the answer. So coming to that, how can you say that right to vote plays a key role in democracy? So I am saying that right to vote, everybody have the right to vote, right? So right to vote is my birthright, right? So I am telling that this right to vote plays a very key role in democracy, because democracy sustains on the elections. That elections are not there, your democracy will go down. That means your democracy will become the meaningless part. So that is the reasons always elections should happen, and then only this country will run. This country will elect the true good representatives or good leaders, and then they will use their ideologies and they will make us strong as a political country, or as a politically, socially, economically, everything. This is the part of the key role in the democracy, right? So estimate the role of the election commission in India. Election commission of India is telling that we are independent. We will conduct the elections. We have the administrative functions. We have the quasi-judicial functions. We have the things, whatever the settling of the disputes, that is also their functions. Okay, advisory means they will give the advisors also. Administration, quasi-judicial, and advisory. These are the functions, right? I already discussed in the previous lectures, but just a recap, small recap. Next, coming to the define the functions of the election commissions. We know that what they will do, preparing the electoral rolls. All these things are the part of this lesson. So our responsibility does not end with the casting the vote. To protect the democracy, we should always be alert, right? This is the sentence is always making us inspiring. So this sentence is telling that, so we are the democracy and we want to prove that, means we have to cast the vote. Every vote is counted and it will be decide the future of the India. Okay, coming to that, have you ever observed that many malpractices the elections in your area? Yes. When I was young, so when I was small kid, so always it is in news, booth capturing. What is booth capturing? So what they will do, the popular leaders in the regional levels, they will use their muscle strength. So they will capture, with their supporters, they will capture that booth and they will do, wrong votes. So rigging, that is. Next, prepared a paragraph need for the electoral reforms. That you can see that electoral reforms. Electoral reforms means it should be like every time monitoring should be there. There should not be a rigging, there should not be a booth capturing, there should not be a malpractices. These are the reforms. Whatever the Supreme Court given, the judgments also you can see that 2013. These things are very important. Prepare a pamphlet creating the awareness about the importance of the voting. So pamphlet creation, it's up to you, like right to vote, create the pamphlet, and vote gives future fate of the India. So that is one thing. So coming to this, I am ending this chapter here, and one more time I am telling that this is a part of your life, and study the election process, and that is useful to you, I hope. And one more time I am saying that this is also part of the initiative of Chairman K. Venkana sir, giving this platform to us to deliver these lectures, and the project 10th is a free of cost. Who is giving the free of cost? And this is the great humanity. He is having that. So he wants to give that society. So I want to contribute something society. Some people only having this zeal in their heart. So he is doing that. And he started the great initiative, K. Venkana Junior College also, to bring the IITians and the national levels. He want to compete from Hyderabad itself. Thank you all of you. Thank you.